straight. They using my name for clickbait. See, you wanna start fake beef.
Straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. It's a new weirdo every week. Talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. Anything for clout. Anything for clout.
What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, we got so much to really talk about. So let me take a sip on this mother PG-13. And let's really get straight into it because I have not been in person. I don't even remember the last time I even wanted to get on camera, but yeah, it's me, it's her. It is the queen shit. CENAT back in the click today, you guys. Now I know y'all seen this, and if you haven't, he had came on his stream crying, talking about his videographer that, you know, records all his videos and travel with him. He cried and broke down because allegedly this guy was allegedly sleeping or talking to a minor, and he knew about it. Okay.
No. That is it.
And y'all already know I make my reservations, and y'all know we're gonna always most definitely talk about it. But I did want to talk about this for a brief second because he came on here crying. He was upset. I did see a lot of mixed emotions, and people weren't understanding why he was crying because he's not the one who did it. But I really wanted to talk on that point because a lot of times when you become someone, you become somebody, okay, of a certain stature, you making money, a lot of people know about you, you have a really huge influence. Unfortunately, you have to watch your friends. You have to screen every one of your friends, and you got to make sure that they're real. Cannot be associating yourself with people who do certain things. And unfortunately, it's this. First, it was something else. Now it's this. I know he is getting so tired of so many things happening to the people around him that that he grew up with, that he known. And it's just a sad, unfortunate situation. But like I said, this is an eye-opener to him that most times you have to screen everybody around you. If you got to look through phones, you got to do what you got to do. Now, first things first, y'all can read the messages. I'm not going to really read the messages. I'm going to make sure I put them up on the screen and you guys can pause the video and read it. I'm not going to read it because obviously straight predator stuff. Just the way that you shouldn't talk to, young females. Allegedly, the girl was, 17, and he allegedly was 21. Quote me if I'm wrong in the comment section. However, I just feel bad for Kai because it's like you can't catch a break, right? Like you will be guilty of association. And that's just how it works anywhere, not just with celebrities, but if you're out with somebody who did and they out here doing things and you get caught with them, you're going down with them too, and you will be questioned and you might be tried.
Call your mama, period.
So you really have to be careful with who you really have in your camp and your team. It's just disgusting just to see these young dudes who's of age wanting to deal with young girls. If a girl tell you that she's 17, she is not of the legal age to be dating you if you are 21 years of age, okay? Even 18 at this point, because I know for sure that my daughter, if I have anything to do with it, I'm going to be on that. And it's unfortunate because the pool of men nowadays is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to make sure I be on her like white on rice, baby. If I got to drop her off to school every day, I will, including my sons, because you got to protect yourself. These girls are lining a lot of you dudes, and a lot of you dudes are not even paying attention. Y'all not caring. And it's just, I don't understand in your head what makes you think at a 17 that you should be talking like that when you're a grown man, okay? And it's just is what it is. Whether she was turning 18 or not, she for sure should not have been in communication with you in an inappropriate manner. So good job for Kai cutting him off, because in situations like this, you got to cut people off no matter how much you love them, no matter how good they work is. He will lose so much money, so much brand deals. He don't got time for that, okay?
Period.
So y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that situation. But it's just an unfortunate situation that you got to cut people off because they don't know how to act. They don't know how to keep their thing in their pants to an appropriate age. There's no excuse. The text messages speaks for themselves. And I'm realizing that 2024 is the year of clarity, right? It's a year of a lot of things happening, and a lot of the SPs, the predators, are out here and they're getting exposed online. I'm noticing a lot of people starting to do content like this, and it's just opening up, and you're starting to see a lot of these men who have been getting caught works for the government, works for protecting children, works for, you know, school systems. Like, they're everywhere. So please, 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 please protect your children, protect your kids. If you don't have to go to work, you don't have anything, and you just have nobody, please get up. Take your kid to school. Walk your kid. You know what I'm saying? All them trackers and phones and all that stuff is not going to stop the fact that your child could get abducted. I say this all the time because I feel like people truly don't really listen or really think about it. Sending your child to the garbage can and throwing the garbage outside can cause your child to get abducted. You'll never see your child again. Having your daughter at 12 years old, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6. I've seen it all. Okay. I've seen it all. All right. So seeing them so young, walking by themselves, they can't beat a grown man. They can't beat an adult. You understand? Like, y'all have to watch y'all children. At this point, there's no excuse. Find a job that's going to work around the schedule of making sure that your child is there. It's safe at school, safe. Wherever destination they need to go, you cannot allow your child to walk outside by themselves. You can't allow this no more. Every day I'm seeing a child missing. Every day I'm seeing something. So at this point, I'm seeing some predator stuff. Good for Kai. Glad he didn't, you know, try to defend his friend. You got to go. And it is what it is.
Call your mama. Period. Got me over here tight. Excuse me, what?
Ask questions later. But his money, people say, well, damn, he chose his money over his friendship. Hey, listen, you got to surprise. He has a family. He has a mother. He has a sister. He don't got no kids. He got bills and a lot of, you know, things. He want to survive. He wants to take care and provide for the people he loves. So if you are doing something to jeopardize me taking care of my responsibilities and the people I love, you got to go. Snip, snip. That is all I got for that. Next in the click, we got Nicki Minaj and Ming Luani in the click today, you guys. Well, Nicki back in the click today, you guys, and her sister in the click. I think I talked about this. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think I talked about this because y'all know I've been on a hiatus, okay? But however, it looks like Nicki is clapping back at her sister for going on the Miami podcast, for basically speaking on her. Now, I will say, disclaimer, I've seen the interview and I don't feel like she said anything wrong when it comes to Nicki. But one thing about it, Nicki says that she's a private person. And the moment that you speak her name up, y'all seen what she did to Deb, and her and Deb is still cool because Deb is of stature. She definitely is of a huge help. And they've known each other for a very long time. So she's back around Deb. However, she had a lot of things to say when it came to her little sister going on there speaking on her. And she basically calls her a clown and a smooch, like somebody who's smooching off of her, basically allegedly trying to get clout from the fact that she's her sister. And she don't feel like, and you know, she worked for her stuff and she felt like her sister should work for it herself. She said, what's mine, what God gave to me is mine. That's what she said.
Okay. Okay.
Take a listen.
Why would a person speak on a person they love? Speak openly about a private person? Who would you speak about if someone wanted to interview you? It's always a bad sign if a person who's not even in your line of work or who has never been successful in your line of work is doing interviews with people in your line of work. I think y'all think talent, like you could catch it like a cold. Or maybe people could pass it through the genes. Even with blood relation, what God has given to me is mine. You have to go and get your own. Being a mooch and a clown don't run in my DNA.
Now, obviously, I want to play a clip from the Miami podcast, but I'm not because I don't got time to be getting strike. You know, a lot of people make sure that they, you know, copyright they sound. But, you know, Ming Luani basically was just saying, like, listen, you know I got to get it on my own. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she never once said that she wanted to smooch off her sister. She did say that she did get teased a lot because rightfully so. Come on, Nicki. Like, I feel like sometimes Nicki is just so mean. Like, and that's just my opinion because, listen, if you don't be a gatekeeper. You understand? Like, if God blessed you with the gift of gab, I feel like if God gave you the gift and the door and the key to success, why not help out somebody that is your family? You understand? That's my sister. It's your little sister. She's growing up. You can help her out in certain avenues, but make her work hard for it. Let her show you that she wants to work hard for it. It would be naive to think that if she's trying to come up on her own and people already know her as Nicki Minaj's little sister, they're not going to not ask about you. They don't see y'all together. They don't see pictures. They don't see videos, too many things. You know, they see a little pictures here and there, but they don't hang out with each other. So people are going to ask, what's going on? Why don't you hang out with your sister? How are you and your sister's relationship? Obviously you're Nicki Minaj. People are going to ask that. So when she said that, that really truly irritated me. And I absolutely loved the way Ming handled this situation, because I'm going to be honest with you. A smooch would be somebody constantly talking about Nicki. That girl is trying on her own little YouTube channel. I watched the little girl. Like, she's grown, but I see her. She's trying on her own, and she did not say anything wrong. I do not respect the fact that Nicki Minaj came to her Twitter, to really pop it. It's like, girl, this is your little sister. You don't want to help your little sister? This is some straight selfish, and what God gave you is for you. Girl, let me tell you something. Yes, blessings come to everybody individually, but God also is a fruitful God. He is a blessing God. He's a forgiving God, and he helps, and he's merciful, and he helps everybody. And it is nothing wrong, okay, to help out people that you love, to help out your family. So I think that, in my opinion, I feel like Nicki most definitely overreacted on this situation. I don't think the sister said anything wrong. I don't think she said anything out of the way to make it unprivate. Okay. She said what she said, and that's it. She's a grown adult now. She's old enough to do interviews. And if somebody asks me about my famous sister, I'm going to keep it real. Our relationship is not the closest, but at the end of the day, I love her, and I know that she wants me to do what I got to do on my own. And you should want to do something on your own, so that way nobody could say, hey, I'm the reason as to why you are who you are. Let's be real. Unfortunately, people are going to continuously say, oh, Nicki is the reason why this girl is the way that she is. She's known. Okay. Obviously, that's just like Jada Waiter's sister. People will say, oh, we know Jasmine because of Jada, because Jada is the obviously more famous sister. So at the end of the day, it's just dumb.
Call your mama, period. Got me over here tight. Excuse me, what?
At some point, you have to at least be selfless instead of selfish. And in this instant, I definitely feel like Nicki overreacted. And calling your sister a smooch and a clown and all of that is just insane. Because people are going to want to do interviews. She want to get out there. Why not? Why can't she get a bag? Why she got to sit here and be quiet and not do something? Maybe she don't want to go the school route and the college route. Maybe she want to do the social media influencer route. I see that's what she's doing. So if somebody wants to pay her for an interview to talk about her, she not only talked about Nicki the whole time, she talked about herself, talked about things that she want to do. So really I just feel like Nicki has just got this, it's only me attitude. Like, I only want it to be about me. That's it. Like, it's nothing else. Y'all, I don't like it, but y'all already know I make my reservations, and y'all know we're going to always most definitely talk about it. Let's take a look at what Ming had to say in the comment section, okay? I still love her. I tried as a sister to please her, but I realized I got to please God first, because only he can judge the gift he gave me.
I love you.
Super, 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 super sweet. Like, that was probably the best comeback. It was better than me, because if that was my sister, I would have went in. I don't care, because at the end of the day, no, Nicki is not obligated to give the shine and shine the light and give a platform to her sister. However, the moment that you came public taking pictures with her and then bringing your little cameras around and to your family in Trinidad and all types of ish, people are going to know that that's your family, and people going to want to talk. People obviously are messy. At the end of the day, the mess brings in the coins, the news, the tea. that's just how it is. And let's not act like Nicki don't know that that's how things is. I understand that she don't want people around her to have interviews to even mention her or talk about her, but it would be unrealistic of you to sit here and think that if she goes on a podcast that nobody's going to ask about you. Like, obviously people want to know about her because of the fact that you're her sister, and you know that. That's just comes with the territory. Anyways, this person said, Ming, you are really weird. Your whole page is full of interviews and posts about Nicki, yet you claim I want to make it on your own. If you really wanted to make it on your own, your page would not have any sign of Nicki on it. People are not even supposed to know your sisters, yet you keep talking about her every chance you get. Stop attaching yourself to her. Why would you even post this on your story? That's real clown behavior. Glad Nicki called you out. She responds and said, regardless, y'all was still going to ask me about my sister, so I don't get it. And the thing about it is, I don't get it neither, because at the end of the day, whether she speak about her or she don't, people are going to ask because they already know. So what is this for? Dumb. All of this is just stupid. Then she liked the comment that said, they asked the question, she answered it. It wasn't a bad answer either. You act like Ming was dead dragging the F out of her. People ask questions about Nicki all the time. They asked how it was growing up, being her little sister, and she answered truthfully. Y'all look miserable right along with her, doing the absolute most. Y'all don't know these people go clock in, go be somebody. I know that's right. Now, somebody said, come on, Nicki. I like you, but why you doing that to your little sister? She said nothing wrong. That's sad. I knew this was coming. The baby was very careful with her words and said absolutely nothing negative about Nicki. I see now that Nicki is the problem. Ming is still a child. She should be helping her reach her goals instead of degrading her. Cardi would never. Wow, a mess. I wish I had a sister I could help or financially secure. She is crazy. Her sister sings better than her and can't wait for someone to take her under a wing that will soar her high. How you wake up every day putting other rap girls on, but don't make sure your own sister gets a good run and then shoot down your sister's talent. I saw the interview and the girl said nothing wrong about that psycho. Is it me, or ever since she decided to marry a blank and have to live with her last name being Petty, has this woman not more into exactly what her name is? Woo, child. When this happened, it really started making me think, like, you know what? Nicki may be the problem. It's just, she has this Napoleon complex where everything has to be about her. And I feel like when she be doing these songs and collabing with these females, it's just a marketing thing. I literally don't think that she could, I think she could care less about half these females, because most females she's already done a song with already have started dealing with her ops, dealing with people that she don't deal with from a business perspective. So business perspective, look at Ice Spice. Ice Spice popped that crap. She was talking to Cardi at first, and Cardi was supposed to be on her song, Munch. And then Nicki ended up doing it because she was having like a tour breakout. She was about to drop another, album and things like that. So everything is all a marketing strategy, but she just seemed like she a mean girl. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this situation. That's all I really got to say about this Click News. I will see you guys in the next Click News. As I always say, if nobody told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe if you guys are new. And please turn that post notification bell on so you could be notified when I drop the Click News. Bye.